Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is India and today we are going to be doing my 2019 top 5 favorite books. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that bell notification. Wait, first you gotta hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification button so you never miss anything. So let's get started. Fun fact, all my favorites of 2019 were all romance, which surprises me, but not really, because I just feel like a lot of the 2019 YA releases were just meh this year, or last year. Meh, it's 2020 already. So let's get into it. I think some of these I've talked about before in previous videos. And some of these I definitely have up in different videos. So I'll try and link those videos above, throughout, and down below. So, first off, started my year off strong with the romance, right? So, the Harris brother, oh shit, my glasses. So, the Harris Brothers series by Amy Dawes. I love this entire series. It follows a family of professional footballers in England and all of their romantic things and all that stuff. The oldest brother is my absolute favorite. I'm glad his story was told in 2 parts. It needed to be told in 2 parts. So I'm really glad about that. But it is so good, and it's sports romance, which y'all know I like, and each brother has their own ups and downs, triumphs and pitfalls, and it's such a great series and I love it. She just came out with a new one for it. The only one I didn't read was the sister's story, because I kind of get the gist of her story through the other brothers' recount of her, so I'm not too sure if I want to read it or if I need to read it. I was told I definitely don't need to read it to read the new one that just came out in 2019. So yeah, it's so good, guys. Like, go pick it up. The next one was Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. This one definitely has some content and trigger warnings and abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and abuse and stalking and all that kind of stuff. But it is so good. Like, it is written so well, just so well. And I just remember reading this in the middle of the night. I think Eric was out of town or something. I was reading this in the middle of the night and I'm home by myself, and like I remember like having to stop and like get up for a little bit and just like walk around, and then I think I was either texting Linnell or Stephanie while reading it. Linnell from Weekend Reader or Stephanie from Steph's Romance Book Talk while reading it, because I'm over here just like, whoa, a lot is happening right now. Like, my emotions are flipping everywhere. It was wild. It was so good, y'all. So good. It's another sports romance. I was just looking at my list and I was like, you know what? Apparently a lot of my favorites are sports romances. So yeah, not sorry. But it follows a professional basketball player. Oh, no. It follows a woman whose college sweetheart is a basketball player, who also meets his other basketball player on the night of their biggest games of their lives, in which then both male protagonists and antagonists go on to play professional basketball, and she ends up becoming a basketball wife. A professional basketball wife. And through that, there's just a lot. I am giving you heavy content warnings on abuse. If you do not like those stories, the story is not for you, even though it is written very well, but it will disrupt you emotionally. Like, it will. There is a series after it, which I do need to read, but yeah. Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Talia Hibbert, on the complete opposite spectrum of that. This one is very happy and I loved it, and you guys know how much I love it. I gushed about it to like the end of November and whatever I read it, and I have a whole book review up for it, or a 2-minute book review up for it. This one has invisible disability rep. I'm gonna call it invisible disability rep because she does not use assistance to get around for her chronic pain and fibromyalgia, so I'm gonna say invisible disability rep. It also features an interracial couple set in England, and I loved it. I loved every moment of it. I loved their growth and relationship. I loved how both characters had to overcome some sort of obstacle and growth. You know, sometimes in some books it's just like one character having to overcome obstacles while the other character is there to guide them. They both had to overcome some sort of obstacle, and they both received help from each other. Which just makes it so beautiful. I love the story, guys. I love it. Next up, Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. This one is I told you they're all romances, but this one is a hate to love romance. It is so good. I remember reading some reviews, and some people just like didn't like it because of words used or language used or something like that, or I forget what, but I thought it was so good. I oftentimes people believe that certain things that happen in romance are not real life, and it's like, no, some scenarios are very much real life for some people, but just because they don't happen to you doesn't mean that they are not fake. That is the same thing with all things a part of life. Here comes my puppers. Hey, puppers. And but it was really good. I liked their story. I enjoyed it. I liked how circumstances just kept bringing them together. You know, they kept trying to fight it, and it was still good. It was really good. I liked it a lot. I do have that in a wrap up somewhere. Next up is Parental Guidance by Avery Flynn. I like this concept of this book, so it was a lot of fun. It is a sports romance following a professional hockey player and then a professional artisan. And basically they both end up on, basically the professional hockey player has a royal mess up and he has to do something to get his viewpoint in the media and in life back on track. And so he ends up on a dating app and she ends up on a dating app, and the whole premise is that the parents pick the date and also pick what they do for pick the person, and they also pick what they do for their dates. So it's like, that's why it's called parental guidance, because the parents basically control their dating realm. And yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of fun. I liked the romance in it. I wouldn't call it a hate to love. I would call it a frenemies to lovers. I don't know. They're both in it for their own end game, and then they, of course, it's romance. They both, you know, end up together. It's not a spoiler because it's romance. The whole point of romance is the couple ends up together in the end. That's the whole point. But anyway, those are my top 5 of 2019. I'm sorry, that was really fast. I feel like I was talking really fast. Maybe you don't have to speed up the video then. But those are my top 5 books of 2019. They were all romance. YA was just a miss for me in 2019, which is sad. But that is it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell notification button so you never miss anything. Follow me on all of the social media. And until next time, keep turning the pages.